episode of my channel, aka the episode about sewing things. If you didn't watch last week's video, make sure you go watch it because I tell you the winner of the giveaway. So if you want to know who that was, then go check it out. For all of you who are tuning into this video to learn about this tutorial of amazingness, make sure you sit back, relax, grab your sewing supplies, and get those sewing fingers ready for this heck of a ride through sewing tutorial land in which I show you how to make a mochi. Without further ado, let's get this party started! Today, I am going to be showing you a super fun craft to do because if where you live is anywhere like where I live, it's really rainy right now. What's a better thing to do on a rainy day than to do a craft? Hashtag craft time. Our craft is going to be making these super cute little mochis. And if you don't know what a mochi is a traditional Japanese kind of snack thing made of pounded rice, and it's super good. I just think that mochi is super cute for some reason. I don't know. It's really cute. What you will need for this project is your choice of either fleece or felt. Today I'm going to be using fleece. Next, we are going to be needing to use stuffing. I just got a new bag of this so I can actually show you guys what it looks like. Then, of course, you guys are going to need some thread in your color choice and some needles. Woo, needles. You will also be needing some scissors. The last thing you will need for this project is whatever else you want to add to it. Today, I will be using these plastic little eyes. Probably can't see them in the bag, so I'll show you guys later. Let's get started! See what I did there? I used these as like a peace sign, but I used scissors. Don't do that at home. Don't be dumb. That was a bad example. Don't do that. I mean, don't do that. I chose to do this project because it's super simple, and if you look right here, you can see how simple it is. It is legit only 5 pieces. These are little triangles, and you're gonna need 4 of them. You can cut them out to whatever size you want. I will show you guys how to cut out this shape, just in case you need to know. I like to start on a flat edge because that already creates a base for you. So you're gonna go, and you're gonna cut in a diagonal line. And once it's about the height you want, you're gonna turn it. You're gonna make it a little bit of a rounder triangle. And you're gonna go down again. That was a song about making these triangles. Right now we have changed and we are now in the selfie angle to super accentuate these beautiful cheekbones that I don't have. Our next step is going to be threading our needle. The next step is to knot off your thread so that it stays in place. To do this, you're going to take the thread, take 2 of your fingers, go like so, over, under. You're gonna have a little loop, and then you put the thread through the loop, and you knot it off. It's basically like tying your shoes, but with thread. Once you have that done, you are going to take 2 of your triangles and you're gonna place them facing each other so that they line up perfectly and you'll have a line right there. For this part, we are going to blanket stitch across this area. Of course, you could do any stitch you're comfortable with, but I like the blanket stitch most because I think it's the cutest. So we stick our thread through both sides, pull it through, and your knot should keep your thread in place. Then we go back over to where the knot was, put our needle through, and you're gonna have this little loop. And when you have the loop, you put your thread through the loop and bam! And we are going to continue doing that all the way down. So you move over a bit, put your needle through both sides of the fabric, pull it through, leave a little loop, and put your thread back through. So you're going to do that all the way down this side. We're back in the super selfie mode because I am here to tell you that we're about to go in hyperspeed space mode. So, hyperspeed mode.
We are the cats we like to eat. We are the cats we...
Hyperspeed super space mode ofness is over, so back to sewing. Once you have sewed all the way down this strip here, you need to knot off the end piece so it doesn't fall apart. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your needle and we're gonna basically do what we did already with the blanket stitches by putting our needle through the fabric, pulling it through, leaving a little loop, and putting our needle back through the loop. That creates a knot so that our fabric and thread is nice and secure. And there we go, we have one of the sides complete. The next step was to rethread your needle, so get that done while I talk to you guys right now. You have made it so far in this that I just wanted to say congratulations. And if you've messed up, then keep moving forward because it just gets harder. If this is getting too hard for you so far, you can stop right here and you have a very cool little eye patch, or it could be a stingray if you wanted it to be. This part that you just sewed across is actually going to be the inside, so you don't have to worry about if they're messy or not. I needed to tell you that because you have to take your next piece and line it up face to face again. We are going to do the exact same thing, but on the other side with the new piece added in. Hyperspeed mode again.
Like to play. We are the cats we like to eat.
We are back from hyperspeed space mode, and we now have this beauty. If you've made it this far, congratulations. Now, we take this piece, and you guessed it, we line it back up with this new piece here, and just wait for it, you sew down this edge again. Wouldn't even have guessed it. Yeah, all right, let's go back into that hyperspeed super space mode. From the hyper super speed space mode. I mean, what a journey this has been, you guys. We have gone so far together on this unexpected journey. We've met some dwarves on the way, some orcs, you know, get it? Unexpected journey, the Hobbit. Right now, if you just want to quit, you can have a cool Pac-Man, fortune cookie, taco mustache. Next, I don't think you can guess what the next step is. You're going to take these last two sides, and no way, you're gonna line them up. And then, you guessed it, you're gonna sew with the blanket stitch all the way down this line. After you have sewn that side, you should have a little hat. If you want to quit now, just know you can have this cool bowl hat. Finally, we are finished doing the repetitiveness, and we are on to making our face. If you are using these little eyes, what you're gonna want to do is you want to find a spot where you think they look cute at, so you kind of just eyeball it, and I'm liking it about there. So then I push them in a little bit to make dents in the fabric, so I know where to cut. And then I fold it in half so that I can easily cut it. And you're just gonna cut a little sliver in the fabric, not too much because you don't want it to be so big that the eye just falls through. So now that you have these guys in, what I like to do is I cut out a little rectangle of fabric, and then I put it on the back. So I make two little holes on this one too. And I do this because I've found with working with these eyes, when you put the plastic part on, it makes them kind of dent in and you can see the plastic part through the fabric. So I just do this to give it an extra layer to sit through so that it doesn't look all wonky. Then you put these on and you have the eyes on and it looks so cute. If you are really struggling, you can stop here. It can be a creature from another planet who lives by himself because he's a loner and doesn't want a wife. And then when he doesn't want a wife, he also doesn't want a husband. And so he lives alone in the wilderness with his cat and his bunny, because Bunny and Kitty being best friends, together forever, the fun never ends. Solving mysteries, one hug at a time. Bunny and Kitty, two of a kind. Thanks, those are my beautiful singing skills from Kimmy Schmidt. Please don't copyright strike me. Fade to black. Now we're gonna sew on the mouth. What I like to do is I find it really adorable to make a little V for the mouth instead of like a full smiley. So you put your thread through, you pull it. Sorry, I gotta face it towards me for this so I get it right. Then you go however big you want the mouth. I'm gonna go about there. And you make a little stitch, a little diagonal. So bam, you see that? It's a little guy. Then you do the exact same thing, but on the other side. And you hit the same point as before. And now look at that! You have a little V mouth, and it's so cute. This step is the part where you can add any little embellishments that you want. This one, as you can see, I added little blushies and a bow. And so on mine right now, I'm gonna add the little hat like this one has. The second to last step of this entire thing is to sew your circle base onto the bottom of this bad boy. What you're gonna need to do before that is have a circle piece that will fit over this. Usually I just kind of eyeball it and hope that it turns out the right size. So I can't really help you with template stuff, I'm sorry. I'm no professional here, so... Oh, and by the way, I added the hat, though. There it is. It's like this one. You lay your little guy upside down so it's like a bowl, and you line up your circle piece to the edge of your little mochi head. Then you blanket stitch all the way around. Make sure that you leave a little space so that you can put stuffing in it, because you don't want a flat mochi. That'd be kind of sad. I'm just gonna let you guys know that we're gonna go in super high speed, super sewing high speed mode.
We are the cats, we like to eat candy corn, bubble gum, soda pop, and gummy bears. We are the cats, we like to play.
Once you have sewn around the bottom, it should look like this, and you should have left yourself a little hole. You'll get your stuffing, and you'll stuff the little guy as much as you want. Once you have it, you're going to sew this piece right here, again, with the blanket stitch. This is the final step, guys. Congratulations, because you are now done! I hope that my instruction telling skills were good enough for you, because I thought they were pretty bad. Anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know that you totally do not have to be a professional to be able to sew these things. You can sew it however you want. And you can be a beginner sewing it. You can be one of those intermediate levels. You can be a level 50, 20, 100, whatever, you know, like just sew it, man. Don't let your dreams be dreams. That leads us to the end of the video. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you like these tutorials, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. And if you're a noob here, make sure you subscribe. And I will see you next time. Bye! And that's a wrap. Whoa, well I did it backwards. I don't know where I am today. I know where I am. I'm in Through the Looking Glass land where everything goes backwards. Spoiler alert for those who haven't read the book and are gonna go see the movie. Also, there's supposed to be a unicorn in Through the Looking Glass, but I'm pretty sure they're not gonna put it in the movie, and that makes me really mad. So, yeah. Correct, Kiana. Correct.
Thank you so much.